everybody. I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for Pisces for the month of January. I hope you're all doing well. Okay, I'm going to relax now, get tuned in. This is going to be a mini message of just wisdom and healing, whatever spirit wants to share. So I'm going to relax and let's see what comes up. Okay, Pisces, what do we got for you? It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. Okay. There is a pretty feeling here, and I'm kind of looking at it's very rich and green. It's grass blades, and they seem either I'm very small or they're taller. They do seem like normal size, like your grass grew really long because you hadn't mowed it yet, and it's been a few weeks. So it's kind of that length of grass, super rich green, but it seems very dry to me. Also, there's it's almost like setting the stage, and on the sides there seems to be kind of like magical fairy-like trees. They have a whitish colored bark to them. The trees don't have any they don't have any leaves, but they kind of create like a pretty borderline for this image. So I'm like nose down at the grass level, eyes looking through the grass, and it's almost like, am I setting up a strange photograph? And I see these tall white trees and the branches kind of come through to the center. There's something pretty about this. Obviously, it is very pretty. There's other colors like rich, kind of like pink into white hues. Something of a very unusual sky. It's almost like we're setting the stage, all right? I'm starting to feel like something theatrical is developing here. It feels like careful contemplation, careful setting up of details, making it just right. Lining up the camera for the perfect photo, creating a really neat theatrical type setup for a play, and it's just the beginning. Like I could even almost hear like the sounds of insects in the grasses, like in the early summer, days. Like you can hear the cicadas and grasshoppers. I can feel that. I can sense that starting to develop here, almost like an orchestra of sounds, insect sounds developing. And it's setting the mood. It's setting the mood. But I feel, Pisces, like you are orchestrating something beautiful here. You are setting the stage for something and presenting something to those of us like me that are onlookers, to give us something special to work with, to experience, to contemplate about later. And you're thinking about all the different details and how you want to put it all into place. So it can make an impression. But it's not about impressing other people. It's doing it for yourself. It's doing this for others, but it's actually doing this for yourself. So it's being careful about how you are putting this experience together, so that it can reach people deeply. But even more, like if it reaches them deeply, you kind of knew that because you made sure that it reached you deeply. And then to reach others deeply is great. You knew that was going to happen, but it's all about just you doing it for you. And there's a sense of pride in this. And the pride is loving yourself. It's circulating, I did a good job back to yourself. There's something, I don't feel stressed at all. I don't feel in a rush or a hurry. I feel like I have the time. I have the time to make it just right. It's wonderful. I want more of this type of experience. Like, how often do we just get the time to just slow down and do it our own weird way? And we get to take the time to do it our way and not just rush through it. It's breathtaking. It's very breathtaking. This literally is the message for you, Pisces, but I'm going to stick around for just another minute or two, see if there's anything else that the spirit realm wants to share. Okay, they're wanting me to go into this stage here. Oh, this is kind of an important twist. This reminds me, there's some similarities here with Capricorn as well. I saw that very similar. I got reached about 4 minutes, like, nah, this can't be the end of the mess. There's got to be a little bit of something else. And there's like a twist. It feels very beautiful for you, Pisces, the time to create something. But now you had to put yourself into your creation, that you took the time to make it. But it seems like you don't want to be center stage. You don't even need the praise. You don't even need the thank you. You'd rather be the person that does all the behind the stage work, makeup, costume, the person in the orchestra, one of like hundreds of people. It almost feels like you don't want to be in the center of this, but the spirit realm is saying to put yourself into your work. Put yourself into it and actually receive the gratitude that you have earned. And this, again, same with Capricorn, also here for Pisces, working on the heart. Working with the heart energy and knowing that it is safe to receive love this month of January, okay? Receive love. You needed to hear that. You needed to hear that, Pisces. Because you need to put yourself at the center of receiving love. Because it's like you wouldn't do that because you don't, maybe it's not your style, maybe you don't feel like you need it. And we're talking about authentic, genuine gratitude for you. And you need to hear it. You need to receive it. You need it as like a sustenance. It is going to grow your heart energy. Very bright. And there's something that here of a lesson that you're developing within the heart. It's like a turn of the page for you in expressing yourself, going through life a little bit in a different way, it feels like. It's almost like the revolving door shifted and we didn't even know it happened. And it feels like you have a little bit of a different step. It just seems like, I don't know how to explain the overlay here of how it always has been. Somehow it's different. Like, let's say you're used to kind of nobody ever notices you, all right? And then you have a day where it's like, how come it feels like everybody is saying hi to me? Everybody's like, people are opening the door for me. Like, since when? It feels like life has a bit of a twist to it. Like, maybe it was one way and it's going to have an overlay that is going to be slightly different. And it feels like what you need to grow with moving forward, Pisces, and this feels like a long time, years from now, okay, is this overlay where you now are receiving gratitude and love in a way that you weren't before. It's almost like it's reaching you. It's like you're given the gift of being aware of you matter, and you can receive it. You can receive it more today than last year or whatever. That's kind of what it's saying to me. It's really special. You should be in your beautiful creation. That's interesting. I'm going to tell you one more thing here because Pisces is a collective of experiences. So, but they aren't showing me any other side of Pisces right now. They're showing me this side of Pisces. That's it. They aren't showing me. There's some of you are going to be this. Some of you are going to be this. It's actually just this. This is the message that the spirit realm wants to share with Pisces. And there's going to be those of you who aren't Pisces watching this. And there's a message here for you too. Because we're all, in the end, a part of each other. A part of this whole big world together, I hope you enjoyed this message. Subscribe, like this video, share it. If any of you are interested in working with me one-on-one for a psychic session, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. I'm also at 2 other YouTube channels, so you can check me out at Abbey Normal and Abbey Psychic Services. I'm also on Patreon at patreon.com/abbeynormalswisdomquest. Have a wonderful day, Pisces, and everybody else who's watching. Have a wonderful rest of your January, and take care for now.